And good morning. Welcome to the 6 Minute Daily. This is the pre-show, sound check. Hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me? And we got lots going on today. I've got videos to record. I just have to play catch up now. Yesterday I spent most of the afternoon, evening reading through the JFK files and things like that. So it's pretty wild. I'm kind of dreading tomorrow. There's a lot of doom for me. We are definitely downloading what do you call it? Silly game. Silly game. Assassin's Creed Shadows, that's right. So we'll be downloading that, and we will be playing it on that game place. Eventually I'll play it on my own channel to satisfy all the crazies that don't go over to that game place. So I'll probably start playing that on Friday. There's all of that. So I'm trying to see if the dancing bear emoji is working. It doesn't look like it is yet. Not sure why. But it should be. Weird. Anyway, regardless, I've got for the people on Rumble that watch on Rumble, there's animated emojis over there that go in the chat. So I'll keep working on that. Apparently it's not working again, but I did upload it, so it should be working. Anyway, regardless, we've got lots going on. It is the 19th of March of 2025, and Snow White is also tomorrow. So lots of dread and doom in my future. So there's that. Still don't see the bear dance yet. That's crazy. Gonna have to figure that out. But anyway, on that note, we've got to say hi to each and every one of you, or as many as we can get to. We've got a little bit of extra time today, provided I can get everything done as far as videos. Do have a video coming out about Diddy, some new Diddy issues, and some things like that. So very excited about it. And I love these super chats, but let's get to some of them. I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up nice and early to drop some of these super dupers. We got Mark Fields out there, out in the field. He's outstanding in his field. He's probably number one in his field for 5 Culture Casino Cash thing. Positive vibes to you all. Indeed. We've got Last Call with Troy Pacelli, and he's put us on the right path. In fact, we've got 2 of these on the right path. I want to say thank you for that. Let's see. It looks like where do bear? Well, where to bear? It is actually on Rumble, and we do have a bear story today, so that's pretty cool as well. And I just want to show Staccato DDS being very, very helpful today with a $10 super duper chat saying thank you for your service, Culture. Well, no, thank you. But I will do my level best. I'm going to tell you right now, the film threat folks did not enjoy Snow White. Some of you have seen that already. I wouldn't have expected anything different. Neo-Marxism to the hilt. The dialogue is cringe. Well, the dialogue in Assassin's Creed Shadows so far has sounded pretty cringe. But plenty of neo-Marxism in a Disney movie. It's going to get shredded. But I'm going to go in there with a blank slate and an empty notepad, and then I'm going to go to work. So tomorrow's review will be obviously me coming back at you about Snow White with a notepad full of what I thought. That's dangerous. TGV Monster in the house. Thank you for the $5 in Culture Cash saying, hi, Culture. Welcome to you. It's great to see you, TGV Monster. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, so we've got SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor in the house for a $10 Culture Casino Cash. Saying, let's see. T24 hours to Culture's 24-hour streaming marathon. I don't know about that, but it's going to feel like it. Thursday's going to be busy. By the way, just a reminder, there will not be a 6-minute daily tomorrow morning. I might record a short video in the morning just with a bunch of stories, topics real fast, just to drop it out there. But we actually have something really important tomorrow, starting about, 45 minutes, I believe, before normally the show would start. And it is over on, both Valiant Renegade, of course, and on WDW Pro's channels. We are going to be talking about the annual call with Disney. The shareholders get their chance to go at Disney, or they should. Last year, it was kind of probably not real, probably done in a way so as to mask the fact that they were masking a whole lot of facts. I don't think they'll be able to get away with it again, but we will see. So yes, 24 hours it may actually be. I do have lots of coffee. I even have extra coffee loaded. I brewed coffee and did the refrigeration of coffee thing already for today. Going to do that all over again tomorrow. Going to have to stay awake. You're going to need it. I know I'm going to need the coffee, my friends. Let's finally have a Tox Sheriff jailing Dennis the Menace meme now. Oh, cool. I can't wait to see it. All right, brother. Well, I want to say thanks to each and every one of you. We have exceeded the beginning of the show time, but I will say that I appreciate each and every one of you. We are well on our way. We are several to the goal at this point. It looks like 1, 2, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. And I want to say thanks to Curtis Joseph for a little morning sticker time. I appreciate it, my friend. Canadian $1. We also got a member chat I want to grab real quick and just say thank you to Stuttering Guitarist, a member for 19 months and a good friend since good morning. And thank you for what you do, CC. Well, thank you. On that note, it's time to go. Well, we'll have time to say hey later. I promise. Let's go. Boom. All right. Just a quick shout out to a few out there in the chat. I want to say thank you to the wrenches out there. We got Tom, we got Jill, we got D-Bud Martin, we've got Ms. Pick a Cafe. I see people over on Rumble. Gollum is there. Bimo Beta, Caveat Ties, and of course Magnify. We got Deeple, the beautiful Deeple. Crazy white boy. Good to see you all. And let's see who else is out in the chat. Kaladin910, what's up? Good morning, my friend. Weatherman. And there's Curtis Joseph. All right, everybody. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. Today, I'm going to start with the bear story because a hunter literally had to fight off a bear that was mauling him, mauled both of his legs. An 81-year-old French man was out doing boar hunting, and he's now on trial for saving his own life when a bear came to maul him. Apparently, brown bears are protected in France. Don't know why. They're everywhere here. And the mother had some cubs. The cub emerged, and immediately the brown bear started protecting her cub. I'm going to tell you something, and this is all over the news today, everywhere here in the States. Don't approach bears or bear cubs. That's just inviting disaster. All right. Anyway, that was supposed to be last. We started first, but taking the first and putting it first this time, I'm just going to say the feds have indicted the 47 Ronin director who apparently has scammed Netflix out of millions. He never made the TV series that he promised. He just took the paychecks. Sounds like USAID at work here, but I could be wrong. I do know this. Bluey is the #1 product in Disney Plus and a pretty decent product globally. So much so that it's worth about $2 billion. And the story in the Hollywood Reporter's well worth your time if you don't mind spending a little bit of time with a trade tabloid. But actually, pretty good story. Talks about it. The fact that it's basically a giant IP that can be milked by many entities. Disney should try to buy this, to be fair, but I doubt they'll be able to. Lots of things being canceled, like the Sex Lives of College Girls. I guess there were 2 seasons of this on Max. Not quite sure why. It seems like you could probably subscribe to a dozen services that would, put that on display, or just watch TikTok. I mean, they're happy to tell you everything they do all the time, right to the camera. Crazy stuff. AI tech giant Nvidia partnered with Disney. Putin's cat is here. I'm sure he's jumping up and down. That's right. They're going to work with Google and develop the next generation in robotics software. That's probably a smart thing to do. Jonathan Majors says he would come back to Kang the Conqueror. The question is, would anybody want him? I don't know. He says he loves Disney and Marvel Studios. We don't seem to love him. He's not a very popular character, and this particular train of thought has been basically abandoned at this point. Gal Gadot's Walk of Fame ceremony, which was yesterday, I thought would have been fun to report on, and then I found out that there was a confrontation between the two warring factions a whole ocean away. I'm sick and tired of this stuff, and we don't need it here in this country. And if this is something you want to do, go there. Don't do it here. We've got Snow White, a poison apple in and of itself. They're trying to avoid poison apples. Dude, they took giant chunks out of the apple. The box office with 100 million global. Oh, I don't know. Here in the States, it's going to be lucky to get 50 million. Lots and lots of trade insiders are actually projecting lower and lower numbers, down to 43 million. I think it could get there, but I do expect it to get somewhere around 45. We'll see. Domestically, this is going to be just murder on Disney's reputation, and so is word of mouth. Tulsa King's been renewed for season 3. Thank goodness. One of the good things that Paramount Plus has to offer. In fact, they're all written by one guy with one production company who's going to be a billionaire at some point in the near future. We've got Jason Isaacs walking back some statements that he made about a double standard when it comes to nude scenes with men and women. And the thing is he's not wrong, but he walked it back so he wouldn't get in trouble. And there's a reason why I put this story here. It's so I could put this story right after it. Gwyneth Paltrow has lots of sex scenes with Timothée Chalamet, whatever that kid's name is. She told the intimacy coordinator to back off. Well, or step a little back, because I'd feel very stifled by that. Well, I bet, young hot body, you and your goop, your goopy stuff, your goopy candle that nobody wants to smell. Stinky. Anyway, real news. Turkey detains their Istanbul mayor because he's a challenge to a Trojan. They're trying to call it a coup for running for office, I guess. That's weird. Hungary's president signs a new law banning pride. Sorry, I had to finish the sentence. Despite protests. Yeah, there are some protest people there. Look, they're all young people, probably with really bad haircuts. Anyway, moving on. We've got Trump releasing JFK assassination documents. I know, I spent hours going through them. Maybe we'll talk about that in bonus time. We've got Zelensky going to speak to Trump today to talk about U.S. monitoring the ceasefire with Russia. And finally, because we already did the bear story, Trump fired both Democratic commissioners at the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. Interesting. I wonder why he would do something like that. They're just kind of trying to say that everybody's supposed to be committed to the mission. Maybe they weren't so committed. But critics say it invites corruption. I don't know about that. We've had plenty of that. We've seen that. And then we watch people defending it. It was called USAID and many other things. There's a lot of corruption in government right now and spending that's unaccountable. We need to fix that. Maybe the FTC is a good place to start. Anyway, on that note, we've got, bonus time coming right up. We can certainly have a talk. We got through all 16 stories in 6 minutes, so congratulations to us. And for those of you on X, thank you, 31 of you. And looks like everybody's having a good day. At least I hope so. All right, folks, let's switch gears and go to bonus time. Here we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to bonus time. I just want to say thank you to Admiral Teague for being a member. 13 months. Thank you, my friend. Saying Brandon Sklenar is the Batman we deserve. Hashtag 1923. There you go. Actually, I think it could be pretty good. And 23 seems to be pretty good. 1923 seems to be pretty good. A lot of people are enjoying that show. I'm just going to say Sheridan's the only guy making TV right now. Let's just be honest about it. Okay, Curtis Joseph sent me a 3-part. So now I got to go do research. I only got 1 part here. That's not good. Did it come over on the other side? Hang on, guys. Lots of chat I didn't get to see. Snowdub, who congratulations on your goal, brother. You're doing good. Subscriber win. Morgan King, good to see you out there. I'm looking for Curtis Joseph, the rest of Curtis Joseph's statements. Channel Surf is out there. What's up? Catching arrows for us. I'm going to be catching a lot of arrows. Apparently, there's an arrow, not to the knee, but to the chest. I'm telling you right now, Snow White is the only movie that you can preemptively read all the what do you call them? The content warnings or whatever there. Ridiculous stuff. Snorty's in the house. What's up, Snort? Snakes, good to see you. Curtis, I am so sorry, my friend. I only have this part 3, so I'm going to read part 3. CC, remember to sing to yourself. Heck Heck no. Heck no. It off to a bad film. Heck no. Heck no. Off to a bad film that blows. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. Heck no. When watching Snow White Thursday, I don't know, but I like it. It's cute. Well done. Tried to craft that. It's too bad I missed the rest of it. Let's see. Oh, Jill. Jill is giving in to the hate comments. Come on now. Let your hate flow. Look at all you great people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Happy Wednesday, indeed. Scott Shook, good morning, my friend. Good to see you. I just want to say, I really wish I'd seen all of that Curtis Joseph had sent. Here it is, the history I've been looking for. Griffin is back. March 19, 1920, the U.S. Senate rejected the Treaty of Versailles for the second time, refusing to join the League of Nations. America listed as fools. War will never happen again. Wrong. Right now, we're trying to avoid it. NATO's not helping right now. And of course, they don't have very much at risk. And the UN is complete trash. So we're gonna have to get our way out of some of these entanglements. We can be allies with people. Entanglements are a problem. Oh, I did get the rather bitter moment in history. I have a very pinched nerve this morning. Oh, man. I'm glad you all are here. It's good to see y'all. Lots of people here nice and early. And Butterbiscuit's here. What's up, Butterbiscuit? O.C. Dobbins, our friend in the belly of the beach. Just hope Hollywood is treating you well for a change, my friend. 11 Alphas out there. What's up? And let's see. You guys are the best. I think it's looking like you guys want to see the Dancy thing. Reload. For whatever reason, it is not showing all of the supers, but it is showing Hoove gifting a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that, Hoove. You are amazing. Thank you for the support. Let's see. All right, that's 17 minutes ago. There's D-Bud. Juliet's here. Good afternoon to you, dear. I hope everything is going well. Tom F. out there in the chat. Everywhere. Randy Scholes, good to see you. The Psycho Dwarf 9, what's up? There you is, my friend. Great to see you. Kenny Long's out there. Please don't go see Snow White Culture. I care about your soul. Well, I really appreciate that, Kenny, but I made promises. Promises made, promises kept. That should be a motto for all of us at this point. But no, the plan is to go see it. I can't review something honestly if I haven't seen it, and I have to see it. I have to review the film. Sorry, I had to yawn, and you guys were going to see all my feelings. Let's see. There's Fat Elvis. What's up, my friend? Good to see you. Steve Hall in the house. Good to see you. Steve says, morning, everybody. Moaning. Lasher. Careful. Don't get sued from Ubisoft. You know what? Try. I have the phone number of a great attorney. Yeah. And he will send them back to a constitutional law class if they try to sue us. I think I'll be good. I installed the bear dance. I don't see the bear dance. I don't understand why. I'm Robin Leach, and I don't know why. And Tom replied to my email. Excellent. Hey, Tobak. Got a few other people on the green machine. Just want to say thanks for that. The lovely Penny is out there. Hello. Hey, I was here. Good morning, Culture. Good morning to you. Culture Nom. Good morning, Culture Nom. Carl Singh is here. What's up, Carl? Thank you for your service. I still think that's funny, Staccato. You kill me. Man, I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm 17 minutes behind on the chat. Let me fix that problem. If I miss you in the chat, it's not on purpose. It's the fact that I was trying to get to the end of it. Mark Fields, thanks once again. Hey, Ann's here. Bear Dance. LOL. Hey, it's coming. It's coming. I don't know. I think only the green chats are higher qualify for that. I don't know. YouTube does a weird thing. I'm just trying to play along with what YouTube is doing. I don't know what they're doing. Ubisoft has gone full potato. Yes, they have. Very badly. Let me tell you. So let's have this conversation. And by the way, I am interested in running a Discord, but I need a moderator to run it because I have no time to do that. So if somebody wants to run a Discord for the channel that isn't it's going to moderate it so that it's not stinky, filthy, gross, and bad word all the time. I mean, I'm fine with it. I would like to have a Discord. It'd be nice to be able to get a hold of some of you even easier than through notifications and email back and forth and stuff like that. Cause I stink at email because I'm always doing something. So, and the notifications annoy me. So like I turn off notifications almost immediately. So, having a Discord might be cool. It'll also be more convenient if we start doing more gaming types of content. So if somebody's interested in that, shoot me an email. I've already got feelers out and some people that seem to be interested in being a producer of some such, either for live or for video production stuff. Some of that video production stuff's really just a story scout. So, but I want to give you as much material as I can every day. And the problem is there's only so many hours in the day and there's one me. So. Lasher finished Cobra Kai. Cool. So one of the things I read in the files yesterday was that a person from Russia brought in information about what happened or what was going to happen to JFK. I thought that was interesting. Not only did they pinpoint for somebody in the government what was going to happen and to whom, including Martin Luther King, they also said where John was going to be eliminated. Wild stuff. Istophobos says George W. Bush ordered airstrikes on Baghdad. And that was the day they started that particular war. Psychotic Mongoose, 6 months. Welcome and thank you for your support, my friend. Amazing. Truly amazing. I'm getting close. John, there it is. What's up, John? John's one of my favorite people. John, for $2, says, Jeremy Boring has left his position as CEO at the Daily Wire. Yes! Crazy news. That was really weird yesterday. The question is why? I have a feeling there was something that was going to happen that would taint his reputation. So sidestepping it by moving out of that position at this point before something dropped, probably the good sidestep. The other thing that you find in high level business is that that person's not actually gone; they just aren't in that position anymore. And I mean, that's very clear for him because I think he does executive producing and some stuff for other things. But I think much like maybe Iger stepping aside, not being the quote unquote CEO, because he'd already run over the time. The Disney company has rules about how long you can and what age you can be CEO. But anyway, he slid out, and he's still basically in charge of most things, just in the background. So we'll have to see what the ultimate result is. I just predict it's probably some stink that the company didn't want to be spread. And so there's still going to be a stink. It's just not going to be spreading on the Daily Wire. And if that stink was tied to the ladies that have left for whatever reasons, that also wouldn't surprise me. There's a lot of strange things that the Daily Wire have put out there in the world. And a lot of like adherence to, I don't want to call it right-wing DEI or wokeness, but I mean, it's just, there's only one faith in my life. I don't have room for any of the things produced by man. So, you come along with this different idea, I'm probably not your huckleberry. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, thank you for that. And yes, I thought that was an interesting story, but I still feel like that's corporate insider baseball. That would be my thoughts. Donovan, hello, buddy. We should be getting Rosa from Latino Slants review of Snow White on Midnight's Edge this morning. I know, I'll be listening. I don't think I'm going to be able to check in over there. I have several things to do in my life, chores-wise. The old man cometh. You had 4 months without internet, my friend. My goodness. Still one of the coolest avatars, though. Stormtrooper sitting on the commode. Yeah, Daily Wire. Look at all these amazing people. I love it. We got a $10 super duper chat from our good friend SFX of 314 Sabertooth Raptor saying, I would not watch Snow White, even if people gave me $34 billion. Okay, for $34 billion, I'd watch it twice. Or a Klondike bar. See, now you're going to make Snorty mad because what would you do for a Klondike bar? I don't know. I don't know if I'd wrestle that polar bar. Or even a can of spam. Spam. Anyway, value my sanity. I understand. Rather watch MASH, MacGyver, and Culture Casino. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. I really do appreciate your support, my friend. I really, really do. Curtis says, part 2 of 2. My friend, much like Neurotic Drinker Eric July, as a voice actor, I have had to carefully have a very, very low presence on social media. The Zeg film is a bust. Yes, it is, my friend. Yes, it is. And you're smart to keep a low profile. I mean, we've got people that work in all aspects of production in the chat and on many of the shows that I'm on. Obviously, you guys know we have, people that we talk to all the time. It's just, I think that is kind of the best route, until you're ready to retire and get out of it. But I mean, in this chat right now, there's many folks that still work in Hollywood. So, various positions, mostly behind the camera. So, not in front of it. Anyway, what else do we got? Hey, Putin's cat. What's up? By the way, did you see all the stuff about your guy with Nvidia? Robotics. Partner with Disney. I'm sure you love that. Hey, Geek Flag with Nate Knows. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. I don't know if I've seen you here before, and if so, welcome back. Feliato's here. Just network a Discord with some other people in the critic community. Oh, that would be smart. All right. Talk to Alan or Chris or somebody. I get to Booth's cat. For $100, I'd watch Snow White. I mean, I'm watching this. Thanks, Putin's cat. Got so much love in this chat. Guys, is the bear dance thing working? It looks like it's loaded now, finally. Mrs. Pick Cafe, you could definitely set up a Discord if you wanted. I tried it once. I just stink. If somebody could set up a Discord or run a Discord with me and teach me how to use it, that'd be super. I know Morgan King volunteers for stuff all the time, but I'm having a hard time just playing games with people. Hey, William Buck Rogers. Hi, Culture. Hey, what's going on? By the way, one of my favorite actors right there. Da, 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 da. Luis Messina says, so in the end, what was the main reason JFK was sent to the Shadow Realm? It was a whole group of different reasons. So interestingly enough, a lot of the newer files that were revealed, you have to kind of stack them all. You have to kind of stack them all together, and you have to kind of try to piece the pieces together yourself because there's like no guide out there for it, and I don't think there's ever going to be a real serious answer that's all encompassing, but it was a series of different things that were going on. And the nice thing about it, going as far back as some of these files did, I mean, even going back into like the war, the not Vietnam, but the other war, the war before that. The interesting thing is you can see just how deep the CIA was working into these territories that posed a great risk to the United States, like Cuba and other places like that. But it was kind of an amalgamation of things. You had obviously the industrial war complex. I'm going to call it that. You had some folks that were looking at some other kinds of strategic alliances at the time. You had the sense that the power structure in place in government um, wasn't satisfying to very powerful people. The fact that a lot of the intelligence folks that would have been placed very high up knew that the president was being targeted and didn't do anything about it. I mean, it's kind of an amalgamation of things. And when you read through certain files from this latest batch, you start to piece some things together. There was a person in the intelligence community that knew about Click, that was in the intelligence community, that was kind of calling some of the shots behind the scenes to have what appeared to be somewhat of a soft coup. I mean, there were a lot of things going on in the background. Oh, by the way, that intelligence person was killed 6 months later. Shot multiple times, and the coroner ruled it a suicide. Sounds familiar. Lots of interesting things, and if I get the broadest picture put together, I would say that whether through willful action or willful lack of action, the outcome that was desired was achieved, and they put in a person that was basically the beginning of the deep state at work in the United States. So those are my thoughts, but you can read into it what you will. So I like I said, I read quite a bit yesterday. When you get towards the bottom of the releases, I don't know if they continued to add things to it in the evening or not. I got tired of reading at one point. But towards the end of what was released yesterday, the bottom like 20 documents. Oh, by the way, the documents are PDF files, so they can be 1 page, they can be 3 pages, they can be 20 pages. There were things that there was even a timeline in there for what was happening Oswald day to day and the interactions that were had. Wild stuff. The Sylvia Duran person who was featured in the Oliver Stone movie pretty prevalently was in there. pretty wild. And what I truly believe is that we're going to see a book from Roger Stone here pretty quick. And I think that's going to kind of sum it all up probably better than I could. So I'll read that. And yeah, there were a lot of assassinations back then because people didn't believe it or not, any kind of democratic system, not pure democracy, which is mob rule, but any kind of a democratic system irritates people in power who think they can do it better and yet are kept on the outskirts of that power. So I think that's why we had so many life removals at that period of time. If you look at the Far East at that time, you had coups, you had skirmishes that became wars because of ridiculous reasons. There was a lot of dumb, and of course the communist threat, getting a bunch of countries that were populous but had, limited means. They're always a powder keg, or war, I should say. They were always a powder keg for war. Some control was exerted by creating global organizations to try to stem some of that, but now they're just used to control, like the World Economics and all that other stuff. The WEF is probably the biggest culprit at the moment for global government stupidity. But man, it's so hard. You have to really kind of work through each country and their motivations, even right now. I mean, the stuff that's going on in Turkey, unfortunately, they have never been as stable as they need to be in their government. And there are tons of the exchanges of military leaders running that country. We try to remain allies with some of these less stable countries and regions, but we're not very good at it. Liberty Hall's Cat for a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. Butter Biscuit for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, I think you're better with locals. You can do free stuff as well as member content like streaming. I started up, or got about most of the way through setting up a locals. Maybe I'll look into it. I know a lot of people that have done it successfully. I just feel like on a lot of these things, I lose interest so fast. I love what I do here. I love streaming to Rumble and YouTube and to X. I love because I get direct, immediate interaction with all of you, and if I want to do like a watch party or something that could be, deemed by somebody to be not within the bounds of their rules. I can just do my own webinar, which was what I've been doing on every other Tuesday with Comics Division. We've been having our watch parties there because it's private at that point. It's just people that are in my community. So can't get in trouble for that. But thank you for the $5 super chat. We have lots of wonderful things here. Hey, Brandon, the anime guy is here. He just got a thing. And there's Tobak. Good to see you. Donovan, have a great day. Good to see you, my friend. I may be playing a game later, not Assassin's Creed. That's tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow I'm committing to downloading Assassin's Creed Shadows tomorrow. I really don't think I'll have time to play it till Friday. I'm not going to have a very restful weekend. And I still have to somehow during the weekdays get 1 or 2 videos per day out to you guys. You deserve it. So today, like you said, I think one of those is going to be on Diddy, and I'm going to try to avoid Snow White today. We've talked about it enough. Today's show is Snow White. Snow White's going to bomb. Man, Disney, how did they keep shoveling money into this thing? I mean, are they going to try to sell us this idea that it only cost, 180 million, like they tried to sell us for Captain Marvel. Oh, excuse me, Captain America, Brave New World. I don't know. I always feel like when they try to deceive us like that, it irritates everybody, and I don't think that's not the right vibe if you're Disney. Jed says I sent you a text. Okay, thanks, Jed. Appreciate it. I will look at it here in a bit. I want to say thanks to Tom F, who's not only a very reliable and wonderful human being, but also been here for a long time as a member. 8 months. Good to see you. 8-month placeholder. You got it. Caveat ties. Yes, I'm on the Film Threat Discord. Awesome. Wow, we're getting a lot of these gifties. Okay, we got to get to them. I want to say thank you to Staccato DDS for 10 Culture Casino memberships. You are amazing, my friend. Weatherman sent a Culture Casino membership, and SWG SWG Rice for 5 Culture Casino memberships. You know what? I feel like I need to slice off some cheddar. Cheddar makes it more better.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
The mouse always look ripped, doesn't he? Or the squirrel or whatnot. It's crazy. Anyway, I just want to say thanks to Pilgrim Media for $2 in Culture Casino cash. Talking a little reopen the Archduke Franz Ferdinand case. There you go. Yeah, see, it's the problem with entanglements. Treaties. Treaties are a problem. Let's just put them that way. You're obligating yourself to, if something ridiculous happens, now you're in a war. You know, especially if it's something just dumb, accidental, carried out by a lone individual. It's a problem. I'm telling you, if you start to read some of those documents, well, by the time you get to like the 12th or 15th thing, if you start at the top and work down, and I was viewing the pages 200 at a time of these documents, and again, these documents are like PDF files, so you could be 3 pages. One of them is like a blank page because it's between the cover sheet and the actual note, whatever that happens to be, and that's why this is so infuriating. I can't imagine going through all of these at once. I mean, you've got what, 500,000 pages to review? It's not logical. Steve Hall says Snow White is going to be a bomb, the likes of which we haven't seen since John Carter. You know what? That actually is a good comparison. That movie had an estimated loss of 250 to 255 million. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I think I think it at the count that ended 2023, because we haven't seen 2024 numbers out of the UK. I think you could count up about 325 million US dollars minimum spent on this film. They shot the whole film once, and then they had to shoot the whole film again. Then they had to go back and add a bunch of stuff and then finish some things in post. Then they did some more changes. The little girl that's supposed to be in this film, this could make that little girl a star, but she's already, I think, 2 years older now. It's just crazy stuff. Logan 5 says there is no sanctuary. Curtis Joseph, I'd rather watch a pig snort sugar than watch Zeg's film. Well, there you go. I understand that sentiment. I do. The economy has bigger issues at the moment. Yeah, it's true, but it's had bigger issues for couple of years. The only thing that were, keeping everybody ignorant to it was the market. So, man, I'm way behind again. Sorry, guys. You're all so interesting. There's Cynthia. Hey, Aaron Gray was my first crush, so let's keep it in the ballpark. I'm still going. Yeah, and this is the guy I was talking about, Underhill. Underhill was just eliminated, Clinton style. So it's funny. I can say that, and almost all of you are going to get what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think it is more like Cobra or Spectre. But again, it's the weapons of war are profitable, and the selling of war is profitable. It's a real problem. Yeah, Laos, Cambodia, Nam. Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, there was a lot going on at that time. It was just a hot mess. By the way, still a great punk song, "Holiday in Cambodia." Penny, OMG, I have to stop going to the baby department at Walmart. Patreon's fine, but they have a history of like just ganking creators. I watched that happen to people that I know, just ganked them. Says they, weren't towing they weren't towing the line. That's no bueno. Stefan Salon says it will be in the $5 DVD bin at Walmart, saying it will be. I look, Snow White, the performance of this film is going to be tied like an anchor to Iger. Because he's the only one that could say, you know what, spend, $20 more million on this trash fire and just keep throwing money in there. Nobody in their right mind would have just kept throwing money after this. Good money after bad. Dumb. Once again, I want to say thanks to SWG Vice and, of course, Staccato DDS, the champions of the channel. And Marcus Squintus in the house, 15 months a member. Good to see you, brother. Good morning. I can't wait for Valiant Renegade Forces me to see Snow White reaction. Oh, and tomorrow's Tuesday shareholders meeting. I know. Oh, by the way, reminder for those of you who got here late, because you weren't here early on, because I always start a little bit early. You guys know that. But there will not be a show tomorrow morning because we are all getting together to talk Disney shareholder meeting. So just so you know, if you're looking for me, I'm either Valiant's channel or Pro's channel. Okay, that's where we're going, or maybe that Park Place. But and then of course I will then work my way over to my producer job with Mr. H for the Hcast, and then I am off to the theater to suffer for you, and then I'll do a review, and then I'll be on with Comics Division for Thursday Throwdown. It's going to be a good time. We're having a good time. Oh, Zori Bliss in the house says, just kidding. What were you saying? What were you saying? Sorry. All right. Weatherman gifted a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, Weatherman. You are amazing. You're amazing. Look at all these gifties. You guys are incredible. All right. Where are we at? I think this goal thing is broken because I promise you we've exceeded it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 qualifying. We're going to do it anyway. You know what? You guys deserve it. You deserve it. You're the best. All right, do a little embarrassing bear dance thing. Let's see if I can grab it here. Is it here? It's not here. How's that possible? I'm going to have to set this up because apparently it's not over here. Oh, hang on. It's going to be a bumpy ride. I'm going to try to get it where it needs to be. All right. Here we go. And I'm sorry, but thank you, because we're going to call it a goal and we're going to wish that YouTube stuff worked for my channel. You guys are crazy that you like that. That's okay. I got more dances on the way. So that's just funny. So many great people in the chat. I saw Joanna out there. Good morning. And Cynthia and all the lovely ladies are here. Keep it real. White screen. Uh-oh. You got a white screen? That's weird. Weird. Snow White screen? What happened? I hope you got it. My stream has been deported. Everybody else saw it. Jim who? Culture's got some moves. I don't know about that. I don't see any problem with the stream, guys. Putin's cat. Oh, I have to get this. Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Bear with culture. Culture bear. And it's like, shake it, don't break it. There you go. I am a wizard. Yeah, I am a wizard. I actually have me Hobo Gandalf dancing too. I'm gonna get that clip so I can use it here. And I'm like I said, it's gonna be some of the weird stuff like I'm gonna be like the Big Lebowski. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of things, guys. So that's the plan. Delta 62 says, truly a man of culture. I try. Bucky Cat likes it. Dancing culture bear. That's right. Teddy bear breakdown. I like that. And I don't know what's going on. White screen galore still. All right. Let's you know what? Let's play the clip again. Maybe that'll fix it. Hang on. Let's see. Where did the clip go? All right. Am I back? Can you see me now? Can you see me now? Good. There's no reason for it to be a white screen. Nope. Can't see me. There should be nothing in front of me. Here, let's solve all these problems. How about now? How weird is that? Should be no issues. I'm not sharing my screen. A polar bear eating marshmallows in a storm. Thank you, Staccato TTS. You're making the best of a bad situation. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to stop again. Nope. Sorry about that. You guys are funny. Thank you, Staccato, for the $10 super chat for that. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Let's go to a different screen. Is that better? I know now I'm not sharing anything, but is that better? And thank you again, Staccato. Okay, now we have screen. Okay. All right. Culture is officially the whitest YouTuber ever. Thank you, my friend. Fletch. I love my audience so much. You guys are great. SFX 314 Sabretooth Raptor says, my dad was in the Navy during Vietnam wartime period. He was an eye doctor. He fortunately never went in. Well, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't make much sense to put an eye doctor in there. The camera's failing? Huh. I don't have another camera to flip to, but let's see. Cut. All right. On that note, I guess we're gonna have to figure this out. On my side, I see everything. The camera's working. So I'm going to assume it's EV Mux, and that's that. So on that note, I guess we're gonna wrap it up. Yeah. Thank you, Mephisto. Except that it doesn't. It's just very strange. I'm just bummed out that it doesn't seem to be working. But anyway, probably the layering here. Ruby Hoove gifted a Culture Casino membership. There you go. It did jiggle. Look, I can tell you right now, monitoring on 3 devices and it looks fine. So it's definitely whatever is going on there. So it's working now. I'm back. Okay, see you. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I switched from studio mode. So that's really weird. Hi, Cynthia. I am here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm having a lot of fun. We've spent an hour together today, ladies and gentlemen. I think you are incredible. And for one more time, whoa. I don't think I can say that, Lee, but that's funny. Woo! All right. Anyway, Carlos Alfredo Lopez, Fletch is here, Conan the Barbarian. You guys are great. All right. Yeah. I did a refresh. I flipped over back to studio mode, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to say thank you for the 250 of you that are here across all the platforms. You are amazing. I appreciate you. You're genius. We've got Midnight's Edge in the Morning coming up next. I'm going to go make sure that we are going there automatically because sometimes that does or doesn't work. There is going to be a lot going on there, of course. And then, of course, later today, coming up in a little while, We have That Game Plays live. We got a lot of game stories to talk about. So hopefully you get a chance to make it over there after you're done with Midnight's Edge in the morning. As always, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others. And until next time, see ya. For real.
Why, hello there, random citizen.
Oh, hey there, little buddy. How's it going?
Have you subscribed to Culture Casino yet?
Well, no,
Friggin' A.
Oh!
These guys, I tell ya.
Oh!
Dang it, I missed. Why won't these guys just subscribe already?
That hurt.